There we go. Live once again. Aquadream live stream for you guys out here. Hopefully everything's turning out alright. I'm looking a little washed out, but I think we're looking alright. A little stressed out. You know, we're going to make it work. Hope everyone's doing well today. Another live stream for you guys at all here at Aquadream USA. On our lovely website location. Obviously, you can go check us out over there. Should I rotate you guys a little bit more that way. Send you guys a little bit more there. But yeah, another fantastic live stream for everybody to come by and check out. If you guys are unfamiliar with us, we are Aquadream. You'll find us online as Aquadream USA. And get a chance to check out everything that we have to offer here on our live streams, and also in our shops down below as well. And oh, you know what? I forgot a couple things for the TikTok live stream. We gotta restart this thing. Just setting up a little bit on his TikTok side of things here. Make sure we get everything set up properly. You want an improper setup for the live stream, right? That'd be unprofessional. So say done with that. Then we hit go live. Yes, like that. That's how we do it. Right there. Okay. Back at it once again. Apologies for the delay, everyone out there on internet land. Couple things I forgot to switch on when it comes to the TikTok side of things when it comes to the stream. If I don't turn those on, then we have issues with TikTok and all that good stuff, which is not what we want to have happen, obviously. So yeah, we got a brand new setup once again when it comes to our setup here at Aquadream. We've got a chance to showcase some more of our aquariums. We'll showcase some of our pumps and different types of accessories over here as well. Actually, am I able to zoom out the camera a little bit here? Let's see if I can do that. That'd be real nice. Nope. Stuck at the one-time zoom. That's fine. That makes sense. But yeah. Hope everyone's having a good day. It is Friday. Anybody got plans for the weekends? Everyone got your mother some gifts out there, hopefully? Man, this would be a pretty sweet Mother's Day gift, would it not be? I would say yes. What's up, Carl? Thanks for coming by the live stream. I see you there. Michael Shack, thanks for coming by. And then we got Mitchell. We have Jan showing up here. The man himself showing up. Thank you very much for coming by. TK, I see you there. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day out there today. It is Friday. Hope everyone's getting a good start to their weekend. We're going to be live for just about a little bit over an hour here today, showcasing some of our awesome products we have here at Aquadream and everything in between. So hopefully you guys get a chance to enjoy the scenery the best you can. We have a new setup going right here now. Got some professional lights set up. Again, we got some more things set up over here. Just a TikTok live stream can only show so much. But trust me, we got plenty of stuff. I can always rotate. Want to see? I'm not lying. All right? Want to see this? Look, see? A bunch more stuff over there. Plenty of more things to check out. Of course, all of the stuff that we're going to be talking about today is going to be located in our TikTok shop, which will be linked down below, right down there. That's where that's at least, or you can go up here, up there, right this little spot right there. Aquadream. If you click on that, you go to our page. You can check out our TikTok shop there as well. I can just jump up and grab it like. Hopefully everyone's having a good start to their weekend. So we're going to be talking about a lot about our pumps. We're going to be talking about some aquariums and everything in between, everybody. So I hope everyone's along for the ride here. We got plenty of things to talk about today. So yeah, let's get right into it, right? let's do it. So, oh, thank you much for the follow, Gail. Very nice of you. How much for one? He said it kind of depends on what type of tank and what size you're looking to get. What size aquarium are you looking into? Or is it more kind of a price point thing? Because, say like for example here, I'll rotate us a little bit over here so you can see the different types of aquariums that we have right here. What you all sell? We sell aquariums. It's kind of our bread and butter here. Different types of aquariums. We also do sell different types of pumps, filters, skimmers, things like that. You know, a bunch of other little things. But for like, of course, these are probably some of our nicer end aquariums you might find online. One of these right here. But this one might be like our 260-gallon aquarium, if I remember correctly. A skimmer? Yeah, like a protein skimmer. But I can't remember all the prices off the top of my head because there's just like so many of them that we have to go through. Like I said, I suggest getting just a quick look through our TikTok shop if there's anything in particular they're kind of looking for. I'll say like a starting point for like our smallest aquarium, which is 40 gallons, would be I think just under 1,000. It's like 900 something, if I remember correctly. Try to rotate you guys so you have a proper angle right here. So, starting there, and it just kind of goes up depending on the size, really. That's the nice thing about our aquariums as well. Can I see the skimmers? Can you actually? Do I have any skimmers on me right here? I don't think I have any skimmers on me. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. Maybe. No, not looking like it. We do have, but the skimmers are on our TikTok shop. It'll be a quick little link click for you down there to check it out. I'm sorry for kind of pushing everybody into the TikTok shop, but it's like, it's right there. It makes it easy so you can kind of figure out exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, because we have a lot of different types of protein skimmers, a lot of different sizes, as well, depending on whatever kind of aquarium would fit best for you. Can I get the biggest one? Aquarium? I mean, you can. If you buy it through TikTok, that'd make me look real good. We actually recently did sell one of our largest aquariums. And we have I think we put like a little short video on our social pages. If you want to check it out. But, and also we do have payment plans when it comes to all of our aquariums as well. So then, any aquarium, so then you don't have to like, save a ton of money to get an aquarium. You can actually just do a little payment plan with us and be up and running, no problem. Something, and also with all of our aquariums, we ship within 3 to 7 business days, and it's free shipping. So, nice little bonuses there for you. But, I will say, and it's a big but, I'm not talking about you chat, I'm just talking about in general, that if you actually make your first purchase with us online, on our location online, Aquadream USA, you can probably fill out the .com somewhere else, you know what I mean? But there you actually have a bit of a discount we have on our location online, where I believe it's, if I remember correctly, it's 5% off your first purchase of any aquarium and 15% off anything else for your first purchase. What's the biggest size tank you guys have? I believe our largest tank is 500 gallons. And it's a big tank. I feel like, I've seen it before, I'm like, man, I could like swim in that thing. I think it's so huge. That's what she said. But yeah, 500 gallons is our largest tank that we have out here. But starting all the way down to 40 as well, so if you want something a little smaller, is also that as well. So you get a chance to kind of And then we pretty much have everything in between. We have like 50 gallons, 100 gallons, 150, 200, 260, 250s, 300, 450s, 400s, 500s, things like that. So yeah, got a lot of different varieties. Oh, thank you, Buick, for sharing the live stream. Hey, if anyone else wants to help support the stream, make sure to share it, give it a like as well. Helps us out a ton, especially at our level. Every little share, every like really does go a long way for us. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time every day to stop by and check out some Aquadream goodness for you. Hope I can help enrich your life a little bit. Hey, we got another share. Let's go! Love to see that. But yeah, anyways, guys. We can probably start talking about some. So yeah, we talked about a little bit of our aquariums. But actually, I should also mention with all of our aquariums, they're effectively kind of put together the same. So really, the only main difference would be the type of size you want and what kind of color you want from it. The stream is AI generated. Well, I just said that right there. Would that make it not AI generated since I was able to interact with it just fine? I kid, I joke. Say my username to prove it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to fall for your Gen Z traps out here, alright? Because someone explained to me why my dang filters, and he says that bio rings are like rocks. Hey, I knew it, AI. AI generated engagement bait not allowed. I don't know why. Hey, thanks for the share out there. Appreciate it. You got a skibbity toilet? No, just a regular one. We're not that cringe. You won't say my username, obviously, AI. Or maybe just because I'm trying to be a professional out here. Not this time, Bill Gates. It's you. Have any current pumps for 100 gallon? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, Ben, welcome back. You mean like current pumps as in like what, like a wave maker, you're saying? Something like, kind of like one of these bad boys right here? Something like this? Is what you're talking about? Yeah, we have a bunch of these. We have like, we have 3 different variations of them. We have like one that's a 20 watt, a 30 watt, and a 50 watt of these right here. And kind of depending on which size you should pick up. Hey! We got 5 roses coming into the chat. Let's go! Thank you very much, Buick. You're the real man. You're the homie. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I kind of missed that last chat. Maybe look at this real quick. Oop. Scan that down. How large of a tank would you need for 10 to 15 red belly piranhas? Excellent question. The general rule of thumb when it comes to fish is 1 inch of fish per gallon. It's kind of the general rule of like how many fish you have in a tank. So I'm not exactly sure the size of those type of piranhas, but if you have 15 of them, if they're like say 5 inches each, I think, or something like that, times 5 times 15 would be 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 100. That's 600. So it'd be 75 gallons then you would need for 15, if they each piranha's about 5 inches. I could be wrong in the math. I'm a social media manager, not a mathematician, so don't quote me on that. But that could be the right number right there for you. Something like that. There we go. But yeah, for the guy who mentioned earlier about the current makers, yeah, we have these wave makers right here, and we have a bunch of them on our TikTok shop, and also our location online as well, if you're so curious and want to check them out. When it comes to which size you should pick up, I don't think we have any kind of recommendations on here specifically. But let's see here. Explain the company, Mr. Media Guy. Well, I'm kind of doing it right now, right? We're an aquarium and aquarium accessory dealer out here. We have all these tanks. We have all these products. We're trying to sell them off, you know? That's what we're doing. We're a business, right? Let me try to see here. Let's see. How big of an aquarium for a wave maker? I don't know. I don't know how to really ask it. I don't know. But I know we have like a one of our more mid-sized wave makers here, and our live tank is about 175 gallons, and we have like a mid-size pump in there, and it seems to be doing just fine. I'm sure you can probably find the exact ratio on Google when it comes to like what size exactly would be best for whatever aquarium you have or whatever setup you have. But we have, I guarantee you, we have a wave maker for that size. Who started it? How large is it? And who's involved? Yo, first gift of rose. We got a rose from Enchanted General. Oh my goodness! I just won the Bachelor. Thank you. Oh, you love me. You really love me. Oh, how kind. 1K likes. Thank you very much, Ben. I know what you're doing. You're just click, 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 click. Oh my goodness. And sent a tiny dinghy. Thank you very much as well, Enchanted. This is why I do like the NPC movements, right? Where I'm like, thanks for the dinghy. Oh, thank you again for the support there. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, how long have you guys been on TikTok? What has the experience been like? We've been on TikTok for a while. I started here just a little bit over a month ago, but we already had the accounts and stuff like that way before I joined in. So I'm not totally sure, but I know the company of Aquadream started back in 1999. So hopefully that helps give a little bit of information there, if that helps what you're looking for. But yeah, I would say if you're looking for some current makers, these wave makers out here, do a fantastic job of doing what you need. I would pick up one of those. And if you need some water moving, ain't this fine? Hey, thank you much for that follow. I'm still not going to say your username, but thank you. Thank you much for the rose again, Enchanted in general. This is one of our low-level suction pumps out there. That's what she said. This is a great pump because it helps out so much when it comes to moving water around. Makes it so much easier. Why is Aquadream always coming up on my For You page and never my face? Well, that just means I'm using the SEO options just fine then over here. Hey, look at that. We got a little heart in my head. Ah, shit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Enchanted General. Far too kind out there. But yeah, if you ever need to change your water in your aquarium, this right here will do it just fine. Do a fantastic job for you right there. Basically what it does, it sucks water from below, pushes it out from the exit point up top, right down up there, pulls the water right out. You can dump it onto a bucket or another tank, whatever you prefer. I have a demo of this on our TikTok page right now, if you're so curious. I'm Alea. I'm just undiagnosed. Wait, you're saying you're an undiagnosed millennial? I'm a millennial. Come on, man. Don't be doing this to me. What if you have sand? Very good question. From what I've seen, what people tend to do is either just kind of hold it in place because it moves water so quickly that you also can just kind of hold it in place with the hose and just kind of let it and just kind of hold. Basically, what you'll be doing, say like, I'll show like a quick little example right here. So say you have like a bunch of sand down here or something like that. You can actually, a lot of times what people will do is kind of just hold it in place like this, right? And with the other hose, just kind of have the hose kind of just angled whatever bucket you want to go to and just kind of keep it following down. Or I see a lot of people kind of have like maybe like a little platform for it in a way where it doesn't suck up all the gravel. It will suck up debris though. Any kind of debris you have underneath it will pick up as well. So if any kind of gross little nasties or anything like that you don't want to pick up with your hand or something, this will do it just for you. But it does a great. But it also is submersible, so you can put it, like say, within your sump system or something like that. So you can pull that water from underneath your sump up to back into the tank. Thank you much for the team bracelet there, Enchanted. Just all about the gifts tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. So if you want something a little less powerful, we do have these little cute ones. Look how cute this little. Look at this little pump. Look at this little pump. Look how cute that is. This little pump. Look at that. Look at that little guy right there. This little pump. But yeah, same kind of idea. Just one will go inside your tank. Kind of like, it kind of just fits in on the inside of your tank, kind of like that. Obviously, you would need a bigger pump than for the size tank, but you kind of see what I'm talking about. Just kind of hangs out right there. No problem. How much is your guys' 125-gallon cost? Good question. Like I said, like each individual price of an item, I can't recall off the top of my head because there's so many different items. But you can check it and you can check it out in our TikTok shop where it's going to be available. Let me pull it up real quick. I can pull it up on our website here. Alright. 125 gallons. So yeah, it really kind of depends on which tank you're looking at. We have some like 145s, we have some 135s. I'm looking at our location. We have some 115s. They kind of range anywhere from like, looks like anywhere from about 2,000 to up to 2,700 kind of thing, somewhere within that range when it comes to 150 gallon. But of course, I need to keep in mind that you have to also get some pretty nice quality with it. Like with the glass that we use, like right here. It's a tempered glass. It's not acrylic glass, so it's a nice, long-standing, sturdy type of glass. Not gonna erode. It's not gonna break. It's not gonna chip or scratch or anything weird like that. It's gonna be. When you saw on our website, we state that it will last you at least 20 years when it comes to the glass of the aquarium itself. So it's not only like you're buying an aquarium, but it's also a little bit of an investment, but it's something that you're buying some quality. Which tank do you suggest for a 6'1", 225-pound man that wants to devolve and become a fish again? If you're 6'1", I mean, you might have to go with our 500-gallon tank, because then if you're trying to devolve into a fish, you need something that's big enough, and that 500-gallon will definitely do the trick. If you picked it up through our TikTok shop, I'm just saying, that makes it look really good. Send a popular vote. Thank you very much for that, Enchanted. All the gifts tonight. Yeah, so many likes and gifts and chats. I appreciate everyone coming by. On a Friday night, nonetheless, not the least, less. That's how you say it. Yeah. I guess we can talk about another little thing that we have. We have a lot of different types of pumps. We've been selling these pumps like crazy, though. We have smaller versions. We have little small pumps. We have little suction, little submersible pumps. Oh my gosh, I can't get that word out. We have little ones like this one. How many watts is this one? This is our 9 watt. This is our smallest one, which again can be used for moving water around wherever you think would look best for you and stuff like that. So that's a little pump right there. No relation to the wrapper, but it's a little pump. We've been selling a ton of these on our TikTok shop. I see the orders coming in, guys. So thank you for the support there. I mean, hey, if you're looking for a last minute Mother's Day gift, it takes 3 to 7 business days, so you might be a little bit out of luck. But maybe if you're looking for a last minute belated Mother's Day gift, and she's a big aquarium person, maybe a little pump will give her the happiness she needs. Oh God, I shouldn't have said it that way, bruh. What did he say? What did he say? oh, oh no, oh no. Oh, doesn't like fish. He complains about the smell. Hey, I can see that happening, right? It's not for everybody, but for the people who it is for, they love it. It's almost like anyone who has an aquarium, like, do you have an aquarium? Because you should pick up one. It's that great. Yeah, also when it comes to all of our aquariums here, say for this example, for this 260, right inside of it as well, we also have a air stone. If you're curious what that is, let me know. If you don't know what those are, feel free to ask away in the chat. But for this aquarium right here, specifically as our 260 gallon, you can't really see it because it's covered up by our gigantic reef tank over here. Listening live streaming for aquarium products. Oh, appreciate it, Nate. Thank you very much. I'm sure it rotates this camera a little bit more. So you can see our reef tank here. And you also see one of our regular freshwater aquariums. This one actually can be used for freshwater or saltwater as well for the reef tanks. Both tanks come with everything you need. Comes with a built-in sump filtration system. Comes with a protein skimmer, water pump, filter media, and also the sump has multiple stages of filtration as well. All of our tanks also come with high-quality tempered glass, so there's no cheapy acrylics or anything like that. The glass that you're going to get for Aquadream is going to be nice, high-quality stuff, which is always going to be what you're looking for, right? Of course, obviously. Of course, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Or, if you want to see some other type of material, any type of products or anything like that, feel free to let me know in the chat here. I'm just kind of letting you guys run the chat, It's a community stream tonight. But yeah, I really like these reef aquariums, but mainly just because, if these are probably my favorite ones, because they're just like the sleekest looking ones. Most of our other types of aquariums have like this kind of band on top of it, which kind of gives it like a little bit of sense of like a lid kind of thing, Some people might like that. They do come with glass panels that will go over the top of this aquarium right here, where this one would be like an open top kind of system over here. Gift you a tank? I will gift you a tank if you pay me the money needed to get one of these. And then I will gift you free shipping. How about that? Deal? Deal. All right, you want a deal? Okay, here we go. All right, deal. Cool. All right, great. Or do I prefer fresh or salt water? I say I don't know. I don't really have a super preference on either one. Bulletproof glass? Imagine. Actually, I wonder if they could. Because the glass is like, what? It's like what? About, the glass is about, I'm trying to measure it. It's about the width of a finger, so that's about how thick the glass is right there. It's about like that much, about that thick. So you can see if it's something, I don't know, could have sold a bullet. I wouldn't trust it. Not really designed for that. But it's very strong glass, very sturdy. Layers of glass put together to make it so it's a nice tempered glass on these aquariums right here. So then you can have a nice high quality experience when it comes to your aquarium. All of our aquariums right here use tempered glass. And let's see if we can ban this guy down here. TikTok chat's getting wild again. You guys ban this guy real quick. Right. There's 3 dots up there. And we block that person. Yes, we do. Cool. Alright. Sorry for delay, sometimes, but you gotta keep the stream professional, Because that's the wild part about laying yourself out, presenting yourself out to the internet. Some people can just do some wild things out there that no one really wants to see happen. Yeah. But it's a great idea, though. How American is going, mate? Wait, are you saying like? Oh, you're just asking like, how is it going over here in America? I mean, Let's say I didn't prefer. I voted for a different outcome. Let's just say that much. Aquatina, welcome to the stream. First tank I see is 1,500 for 550 for a 50 gallon. Oh, missed you there. Hang on, let me scroll back up the chat here a little bit so I can catch you. First tank I see is 1,500 for 50 gallon. That's not even a good price. But we also have, no, we have like a 40 or 50 gallon that's also like going for like 1,000. It's, like I said, it kind of just depends on which one you're looking at. Like I said, we also have different payment plans. Fish. No, we don't have any fish. Oops. Oops. Hang on. I'll bring you guys back here. There we go. Let me scroll down a little bit more so I can get the chat back up here. There we go. Oof, you need a mod. Yeah, I know. That would be nice. But, you know, we're at this kind of, we're at the level where we're at right now where I can still manage it by myself. Once upon a time, my dog was swimming in a 1,000-gallon tank and aqua shell. Oh my gosh, she was probably having the best time in her life. I missed, are these AIO? What do you mean by AIO? Actually, I'm not totally sure what you mean by that. I'm going to do kung fu and find off a bunch of Oscar fish who are about 18 inches. I mean, yeah, that's probably good for you. You're able to find an aquarium, all-in-one aquarium. Yeah, these are all-in-one aquariums. Yes, everything you need comes with the aquarium. So everything that you need to get up and running day one with the aquarium gets shipped right to your door. Free shipping, by the way, as well. Should let you know that. For how America is, we have to go bulletproof everything. You ain't wrong. Filter chambers, sumps. Yes, we have a bunch of those. But I think all three of those. Chambers would be a different wording. But yeah, we do have filters and we do have sumps. We have skimmers as well. Are those fully removable or magnetic panels for these doors right here? You can remove these doors. They're not like permanently put on there. I can show you a little example of how they open up and stuff. Are those doors? Yeah. So if I rotate it around a little bit there. So, say for example, so you kind of, the way that most of these doors work right here, you push them in, and it pops it open like that. And then it has, and then you can't see it right here, but they are screwed in to the side panel here. So if you wanted to switch out like the doors or have no doors even, you can also do that as well. But yeah, they're not permanent structures. And it has like a little bit of a, kind of like a magnetic kind of like push click in kind of panel thing. So I kind of push in, click, and push in, click. Hang on. There we go. And it stays in. Hang on. There we go. My apologies. But yeah. And then similar kind of situation with this one. Before these, that's for the reef aquarium, so kind of like that push-in feature. With our other types of aquariums, they are magnetic, but you also can't. They are screwed in here by a latch right here, so that you kind of close it right here, held together with a magnet, and you just kind of pull it open if you want to open it back up. Like I said, they're not like permanently fixtured onto there. You actually can like change them out if you want. Let's see here. True, you might have gotten an aquarium at that kind of, like with those features at that price, yeah. But maybe our stuff is a little bit higher quality. Maybe you got used or something like that. I'm not totally sure. Maybe you got a refurbished one. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of different variations when it comes to price and what value is out there, you know. Some aquariums, they are magnets too easily to remove the entire door for maintenance. Oh yeah, you could definitely remove the doors completely for maintenance on these aquariums. What kind of glass is on the tank? It is a tempered glass. But not just any kind of tempered glass out here. It's tempered glass that's also has a bit of a reinforcement with the German silica as well. Give you that extra layer of protection with this glass. But that does make it so that it's less vulnerable for scratches or just so deformed, I guess I'll just say that. Less likely it has to less like scratch, deform, or get cloudy. Also, since it has a 91.5 light transmittance, meaning the light that will hit this glass will go straight through basically as clear as you possibly can through a glass, meaning a bit less visual distortion, less discoloration, and things like that. So it's actually a really high quality glass. Same kind of thing with all of our aquariums have that same kind of thing. So like, if I would show you guys right here, so like the reef aquarium right here and this aquarium right here both use the exact same type of glass. They're just set up differently. What kind of fish do you hate the most in an aquarium hobby? I don't hate any fish. Come on, every fish deserves a home. Okay, I don't even hate even people. Okay, how am I gonna hate a fish? They're just doing their best lives. I mean, if I had to say anything, I mean, I do like them. I'm not gonna lie, I do like them, but I say clownfish are a little overrated, maybe. But they are so much fun. I say there are overrated fish. Like, even though they're super popular, maybe not tetras. I don't find them that interesting. I'll take back what I said about clownfish. They're amazing. Never mind. I'll say about tetras. I'm not the biggest fan of those kind of animals. They're just like kind of small and they just kind of swim. I don't know. They feel like they lack a little character. Maybe it's just me though. Yeah, great questions in the chat there, guys. So if you guys have anything else you want to know, please feel free to ask away in the chat down below. Makes the live streaming experience way easier when I have people to actually chat with. So I appreciate everyone going by. But yeah, if you have any further questions and want to know more about our aquariums, you can check us out on our TikTok shop. Or you can click on the link of our name right there. Right up there. Hey, right up here. There you're able to find everything you need to know when it comes to Aquadream. All that kind of stuff, all of our different links, all of what we offer on our TikTok shop, and everything in between. You ready for 2020 and 2025 again? We'll see. Maybe there might be a new cool flu that keeps us all indoors or something. I don't know. How much for 200 to 220? Couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but they should be available in our TikTok shop. So if you want to check out that, feel free to check out especially because each tank is a little different when it comes to price, because like some have more features than others or something like that. So it kind of just depends. But I would definitely say just check out our TikTok shop and you can sort from there. You can probably search like 200, you'll find it really easy, or 220, same kind of thing. Our Pope is from the hood. He's from Chicago. I heard that. I found that out today. But yeah, USA. We got an American Pope. Let's go. Finally, some representation, man. Southside Chicago, really? Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. But I will say that it does seem to be a very common thing where the south side of a city tends to be the less desirable area. It always just sounds worse. That's not always the case. Like I remember, I know in a city like in Palo Alto over in California, it's more east-west. Like East Palo Alto, people are like, I don't know. West Palo Alto, they're like, yes, that's a great spot. And all divided is like a highway that divides the two sides. He ain't from Chicago, though. Suburbs ain't Chicago. I mean, what? I say I'm from Seattle. Though I've never... Well, actually, I have lived in... Technically, I did have a Seattle address at one point in my life. But for most of my life, I've lived outside of Seattle. But I just say I'm from Seattle because no one knows about the other cities in the area. Yeah. Unless he's from Springfield, Illinois. That's another city I know in Illinois. Springfield, that's just because of The Simpsons. In Chicago. I can't think of any other city in Illinois right now. I guess if anyone has any other recommendations, feel free to let me know in the chat here. Sup, smart guy. So, Asriel, welcome back. I saw your comment on the video. Appreciate you. But he can throw a rock and hit Indiana. Oh, really? For some reason, I first read that as India, and I'm like, no, he can't. When's your next live stream? I gotta go. We do a live stream every weekday, generally starting around 6:30 p.m. until about 7:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you come around the same time here, like on Monday, I'll be live. You get a chance to check out more Aquadream goodness. But thank you so much, Enchanted, for all the support tonight, all the roses. I lost track of how many things you gifted, so thank you very much. You're eating burritos? Multiple burritos? Que bueno. What are you doing for Mom's Sunday, bro? Trying to plan a little dinner night with the family. It's tough because I'm trying to coordinate with like 12 people to make a decision in a group chat. It's the most painful thing to try to do. Because I'm like, how about this? And everyone goes like, well, how about that? And then someone else comes in, well, what about this? And someone else comes in with, what about that? And then everyone goes like, ah! And then we just don't get anything done. So I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do. But the plan is just kind of have like a little casual little dinner night or something. How about yourself there, Roberto Reyes? ¿Qué estás haciendo por domingo? I guess haciendo would be more making, not doing. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I guess it could be for doing as well. I'm taking her to a 5-star restaurant, and not a lot of people been to. Ooh, nice. Is this a 5-star restaurant like on Yelp or something, or is it like we're talking Michelin stars? Very different things. Yeah, I tried making reservations tonight, and one place I called was completely canceled or completely full. It's called My Kitchen. Waka Waka. There you go. Well, hey, nothing wrong with a nice little homemade meal, right? I'm honestly thinking about just doing that. And then we're like, well, just go to your house, because I think my mom she just doesn't want to clean. She doesn't want to think about it. She just wants everyone together. And she wants to do something else besides like go to her house. And so we're all like, oh, God, what do we do? That's what we do every time. So trying to figure that out right now. Charles, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we'll probably rotate a little bit over to the other side. I've shown you guys a bunch about the tanks and stuff like that, but let me show you the other side. Let me take it to the other side. Here we go. Actually, I'll probably rotate a little bit more. Take her to McDonald's. Oh yeah, she'll love that. She'll love that. But look at all these fantastical products. So much more than just aquariums. Am I right, fam? Absolutely. So my aquarium that I haven't used in years, can I use the same media? I would say why not? You can clean them out too if you're nervous about being like, some kind of like bacteria growth or anything like that. You can always just clean them out. Is it like a plastic type of media, or do you have like rocks, or like what are you working with over there? Seachem? Seachem? I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Let me look it up. Seachem. Wait, is that just a chemical? Matrix? Wait, what? I mean, is it kind of like this stuff right here? Because they have these as well. If you're looking for some filter media, you can check out some of these. They're just like little plastic balls that have like little divots in them, right? So I can't catch any kind of any materials or anything like that out there. You check us out right here. This little guy. Let me try to stand in front of the camera here. Because come on, focus. There you go. It's gonna try to focus on my head face. You can see how it looks right there. Right? That's a lot. We use a lot of that stuff when it comes to the filter media that we have for a lot of our tanks here. Mother's Day I'll go all out. Mother's Day I go off. Father's Day I do nothing. Father's Day I do nothing. America. No, I mean, I usually try to do something for Father's Day. I mean, I think oftentimes our fathers are just like, just leave me alone. I just want to sit at home and play video games or something, you know. I just want a quiet day where I get to sit at my computer and just play video games. That's what I want. And be like, no, you gotta go out and like celebrate and like, have everybody around. Like, I just want a quiet day where I just stay at home and play video games. Thanks for coming out of the closet. You kids are wild. The Gen Z chats is wild out here. But yeah, we have a lot of different types of. We talked about the wave makers. We talked about all these pumps. I mean, pumps are pretty much a pump, right? It moves water from one area to another. Obviously, there's variations between the two, but a pump's a pump. We also have these filters that are pretty popular on our TikTok page as well. These are pretty nice. Basically, you just kind of adhere them to the side of your tank like this, and then basically it sucks water through the foam right here. The foam captures any kind of debris or anything that you would have within your aquarium, and then filters all out so you have nice clean water that can be reused once again. Best Father's Day gift is an aquarium. You better believe it. Absolutely. From my perspective, absolutely, because that makes me look really good. Thank you much for the follow there, Michigan Pixie. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Can you show me how it works? You're talking about those filters? We don't have any live demos we can do in this situation right now, but maybe in the next stream, possibly. Oh, this is my dad. LOL. Like the water? Yeah, we don't have any live demos right now. All of our tanks here are empty because they're more kind of like staged. They're not really functional right now. In the other room, we do have an aquarium that's up and running right now, but it doesn't use these filters. But I mean, it's pretty straightforward though, right? So you have like suction cups you can fit to the end of it right here, right? And then you have these tubes that have the foam right around them. And basically, it pulls in water through these fuzzy little spongy things right here. Pulls the water through, goes down below into here, pulls it back up, comes out, and it comes out as clean water to be recycled into your system. It's kind of more for like a little bit smaller type of aquarium, so maybe if you don't have a sump or something like that. But yeah, pretty good little size. And we also have multiple sizes of these as well. Because we have little ones. We also have little ones, as you can see. The smaller ones. Same idea, though. My dad loves animals, but I don't want one. I don't want none. What do you mean? Animals are great. You gotta love animals. You're in an aquarium-based live stream. You're like, I don't like animals. That's like going to a comedy show and be like, I'm not a fan of comedy. I don't like jokesters. It's like you came to the place where you find those type of people, though. But hey, you never know. To each their own, I guess. I just joined. What's the pricing? It kind of depends. I think our smallest aquarium that we have starting right around like 950, if I remember correctly, about 40 gallons on that one. Ranging all the way up to like 500, which I believe is like, 500 gallon tank is a pretty pricey tank. It's like, if I remember correctly, like 20,000 or something like that. I mean, it's a gigantic tank, so that's kind of the price point for those gigantic tanks like that, and pretty much everything in between. So I suggest if you want to check out what kind of tank would fit your situation when it comes to budget and size best, I suggest just checking out our TikTok page, which you can click right up there to go to our profile page and check out all that great stuff. You know, yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that right now. My dad is a retired Army 40 years, and he never did what? Sorry about that. I mean, the filters you were just showing. Oh, the filters I was just showing. Sorry. Can't remember exactly. Let me pull them up real quick, like here, so I can look them up. But yeah, they also are on our TikTok shop. If you want to see exactly. Never home. Gotcha. Doing Google searches for the chat. Doing Google searches for the chat. Gonna do some searches for the chat to find out what's the cost. Okay. I'm not sure if this is our bigger model or smaller model of it. But it's a large double-headed bio sponge filter. So the larger one that I showed you, it's retailing on our location online for $6.88. So pretty fair price. You also can just pick it up right here in the TikTok shop. It'll be available. If you do pick it up, find a way to leave a note saying Kevin sent you, because it makes me look good. Like, oh, Kevin does sell things on live. Okay, good to know, good to know. That you, 100%. Keep it 100, absolutely. But yeah, no, it's also kind of another popular item that we have, just because like it's such a lower price point, and it's like not too crazy of a build with these, right? You can probably pull it up if you want to get a closer look at it right here. Yeah, this isn't there are some other parts that come with it. This was just kind of laying around in the office, to be honest. So I was like, okay, I'll put it up on the screen. You kind of get a better idea of like exactly what it's all entails. Hey, thank you much for the follow there as well, Henry. Isn't that from Hydra? Are we making the Winter Soldier with this, right? It's like a Tesla machine, and it's like just zipping, zapping electricity between the two sides. Yeah. Yeah, lots of good stuff from these little things right here. Whoa! Also, yeah, I should also mention that, yeah, like I talked about earlier with the filter media that we talked about earlier, you actually can pick this up on our website as well. I think these retail for just under $10, if I remember correctly, for a bag this size. For all the little filter media goodness stuff right here. Has a little zipper on the top of it as well right here. Unzip that. As you can see, it got a bowl. That's a pretty good looking bowl. Right? Exactly. Yeah, just meant to just kind of catch all the little bits that go through your sump system. Oh, what is this for? This is filter media, is what they call it. Basically, what it's meant to do is to capture once the water goes from like your tank, right? Obviously, your fish are going to do their fish things. There's going to be leftover food, things that may be floating around in the water there, or maybe some, it can be not the best stuff you want floating around in the water. That water gets, our tanks have a setup to where like the water then gets pulled into the sump filtration system, which is down below in here. You can see like this white box right here. Continues on over here as well, as you can see. And basically, what you do is that you place these little guys in section 2 or 3, if I remember correctly, of the sump filtration system. And basically what this does is it just passes water through the bag. And if there's any kind of debris or anything like that, that maybe the protein skimmer missed or something like that, it'll get picked up with this. A lot of times people use rocks as well. Porous rocks do a great job for picking up any kind of little debris that kind of get built up within your system as well. So yeah, that's what it's for, Robert. Hopefully it gives you the information you were looking for. I was not expecting looking so yellow on this stream. I have these two like really nice lights to the left and right of the camera here. I turned them a little more yellow just because I thought it was a little too blue. The Kelvin was a little too high. If you guys are familiar with any lighting temperatures and stuff like that, but it's making me look very yellow, like I put fake tan on or something. That's definitely not the case. My brother has an aquarium, Aquadream. My brother has an Aquadream, and he loves it. Oh, it's awesome. When did he pick up the Aquadream aquarium? Was it recently? Aaliyah, what's up? Do fish tanks need air pumps? As in pumps to help kind of move water around? Yes. Pumps to kind of just aerate water? Maybe not necessarily. Yeah, but Aaliyah, all of our tanks do come with a water pump. Like this, let's see here. Which one was it? Which one was it here? I think it was like something, all of our, basically, yeah. All of our aquariums do come with a pump, so then you pull that water up from the system down below, back up into the tank. But hey, Aaliyah, great name, by the way. Missed those songs. Great artist. Rest in peace, legend. At first you don't succeed. Dust yourself up and try again. Dust yourself up and try again. Okay, sorry. Just sorry, it got me thinking of Aaliyah songs back in the 90s. Recently on TikTok Shop, I told him the only way I got a tank needs to be bulletproof. Dude, where do you live where you need a bulletproof tank? I have one more question. What's the question? Saying, can I use gravel for a base for my aquatic plants and then use a liquid sanitizer? Yeah, I would say why not. Minnesota. Just watching Fargo on repeat out there. You probably just watched Fargo too many times. That's probably what's going on. It's probably why you think you need a bulletproof glass for your tank. But yeah, when it comes to like gravel, yeah, I think any kind of system you do would work well. Especially like a liquid fertilizer. Because obviously you want to make sure that's like healthy for your animals, right? It could be one of those things where maybe you need to kind of do your aquascaping, right? Set your gravel down, set your sand down a little bit as well, put your plants in and stuff like that. Then maybe add the fertilizer into the water, let it run its process a couple times so then it doesn't have any kind of harmful chemicals for your animals. Then add the animals in once you can test like the pH levels and the ammonia levels and nitrite levels and things like that. So when I hear liquid fertilizer, I think of chemicals. I'm like, oh, maybe the fish might not like that so much. But it all kind of depends. Minnesota. Minnesota is a wild state. They literally picked a professional wrestler as their governor. Like what? Jesse the Body Ventura. When did that happen? And then after that, they picked a comedian for their senator? What? Minnesota's just wild. Though I did like, who's the guy running for, who's the governor right now? He was running for vice president with Harris. What's his name? I liked Walz. Tim Walz? What's that his name? Yeah. I like him a lot. Looks like he's doing a lot of good things for people. Oh Lord, we got Diddy in the chat. All right, y'all better run. I saw that. Feel like I didn't see that because I saw that. But I should also mention, guys, before we call it good on the stream tonight, that we do have some flash sales going on right now. A lot of it kind of does involve some of our tasty little treats here when it comes to our pumps. Specifically, our low-level suction pumps I know are going on a flash deal right now. I think today might be the last day. I think I do have some other kind of flash deals going on throughout the weekend as well. Last minute Mother's Day gifts or something, you never know. But get that going on right there so if you guys have missed anything out. If you guys want to catch the next time we have any kind of flash deals going live, make sure you give us a follow, give us a like, all that kind of stuff. If we do any kind of promotions or sales or anything like that, I'll definitely let you guys know here on the channel so you guys can keep up to date with all that good stuff. We're about to get a little refresh when it comes to like available goals when it comes to getting some more flash deals in. So then, if you guys want to catch like a sump product, right? Maybe a little pump, something like that. Make sure you give us a follow so you know next time those updates do go out there. So you can catch all those tasty little deals as soon as they go live. But yeah, all the good stuff right there. But yeah, Aquadream, man, this is what we got, this is what we do. This is how he is, That's how he is. I'm cringing, I'm sorry. All the Gen Zs are like, oh my god, he's so cringe. Cringe, oh gosh, that's the worst thing to do is be cringe. You know what? Sometimes it's the best thing, alright? Sometimes it's the best way to go about your life is just be super cringe, alright? Be cringe, accept it, be part of it. People will love you for it. Because they'll be like, you know what? You do you, man. You live your best life. Like, absolutely. Game gotta respect game sometimes, Fellow traveler, thanks for coming by the stream. Beck, I see you there. Thank you very much for coming by as Whale. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Guys, got any plans for the weekend? I have a concert I'm playing tomorrow night. Doing a little guitar playing, doing a little singing with the band and all that good stuff. So looking forward to that. And then Sunday we got Mother's Day. We're trying to schedule something up with the family on that one as well. But yeah, just a little guitar playing or something like that. Hey, you never know. Maybe next live stream Monday I'll bring my guitar in and we can sing some amazing songs about aquariums and fish and all things in between. Wouldn't that be incredible? A fantastic show, if you will. But yeah. What's the big town in Minnesota? Is it Minneapolis? Is that the big city over there? Which, I mean, like, come on. You're naming your biggest city after your own state? It's like, that'd be like us calling like, we're Washington town. We're in Washington. Like, what? Like, yeah. Like, dog, that you need to get a better name out there. Like, that's our name. We're a small, like, we're a mini metropolis. But you're the biggest city in Minnesota. Shh, quiet. Don't spoil it for the young ones. All right. Or where does the name Minnesota come from? Is there a big soda, or is there just a mini soda? I'm just making up the dumbest conversations possible right now. I'm just trying to fill in dead air. I've only could talk about these aquariums so many times over, in the time that we have here. But yeah, look at we have a little castle in this one as well. Look at the castle. Oh my gosh. Imagine having an aquarium with a castle in it. How amazing would that be, right? It looks like Hogwarts. That makes it even better, right? He has a little wizard fish swimming around. You're a Tetra, Harry. But yeah. Actually, one thing we didn't really talk about are these little guys over here. And we talked about this on stream. One of these. These little guys right here. Air stones. They're phenomenal. Why are they phenomenal? It's because I said they are. But also because they actually do things. What's the thing that they do? Everything. Do they? No. Can they? No. But what does it do? It does one thing, but it does it very well. That is, it's a very porous rock material. You can kind of see that right there. Like, ooh, yes, it is very porous. Very much holes indeed, yes. Basically what you do is you put your little air pump hose, connect that to this end right here, put that in your water, it lays down flat like this, and basically little air bubbles will comes right up out of it right there. Therefore, making it so you can aerate your water properly. Now, why, you ask, Kevin, why would you want to aerate your water? Well, let me tell you. All right. The reason why you want to aerate your water, because you want it nice and fluffy, just like your Tim Tams. No. Because what that does, it helps break that surface tension that can build up with an aquarium, right? Because that's one of the big things actually is that if your water is stagnant, doesn't have any motion or anything like that, that it actually can be a little tricky when it comes to making sure you have that transfer of like any kind of like CO2 or any kind of like gases that might get built up within the water and have that break through the layer up into and have that gas exchange going from the bad gases to the oxygen entering in kind of thing, you know? And so what the air stone does a great job of is that it will break that surface tension up while also adding more air into the water, putting some more oxygen in it, making it nice and healthy for your little fishes out there to be nice and happy animals, living their best lives, of course. Apologies for a cough there, guys. But yeah, like I said, it's an air stone. It's a stone that produces air. It creates little bubbles right there in your aquarium, so they can have nice little jungle gym of bubbles. Maybe your fish might love it. You never know. They can enjoy something like that, right? Of course. But yeah, guys. Well, guys, I think we're gonna call it good on the stream today. We hit our time limit roughly. It's Friday. We gotta go. I got a Wi-Fi I gotta go see and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start shutting down some of the streams here, like on Facebook. We gotta call it good there. Whoops. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, we're Aquadream USA. You can find us there, no problem. Online. It's the best way to kind of check us out here. Rome Diggity, thank you very much for the follow. Rome Diggity. Oh, Donna, sorry, missed your hellos in the chat there. If you're on YouTube, yeah. The only way I could really, the only chat I could read right now is with the setup right now is sadly just TikTok. But if you want to come by and check us out on TikTok, you can come join this lovely chat vibe right here. But yeah, everyone on YouTube, thank you much for coming by. Appreciate you. We'll catch you next time.